Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. I know it's been a long time. I know a lot of people probably won't even be here because it's been that long. But I said I'm going to go live because I have lots of videos. However, I have not been able to edit them. So I'm just going to go live. I'm going to cook. And if you're in here, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're not, or you're new to it, welcome and thank you for coming. All right, so tonight I am going to be making. Did I? Oh yeah, I did put in the caption what I'm going to be making. Seafood lasagna. This is what my kids want. I cook every day, so I said I'm probably going to try to go live every day just to do what I'm cooking. The only thing about that is just not coordinated, and of course, I would prefer it to be better. But right now, this is what I have here, chopped up already. I have onion, parsley, curly leaf parsley, Italian parsley, celery, red pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper, green pepper, and I have onions. So sweet onions. So I'm going to do that. Right here is also what I'm going to be doing. This is my cottage and ricotta cheese mixture. Let me see if I can get it a little bit better. Yep. Or maybe not. It all looks white, but it's my cottage cheese, ricotta cheese, and there I have as well. Oh my gosh, what do I look at? Oh, nope. Oh, shit. I go again. I'm not knowing how to do nothing. How does this thing work? Okay, there it is. I'm sorry. Okay, yes. So I have my cottage cheese, my ricotta cheese. I have basil, thyme, and rosemary in there for that. So now I'm about to go here. And guess what? Do I expect anybody to be here right now? No. But I'm about to do it because it's easier for me to do it this way opposed to editing the videos. Okay. So I'm going to turn here. Maybe. Oh, should I do this here? Should I unplug this light? Okay, yeah. I'm going to unplug that light and maybe that'll do it a little bit better. But then this don't look right. So I don't know. So let me put this here. And you can't see in my pot. Or maybe we'll start here. Well, thank you guys for being here. My name is AVIS I'm with AVIS and Company. And I'm just here just to cook some food. Some food for my kids to have an archive of what I'm doing and how it's doing. So today I'm doing seafood lasagna, which I have made for that before. I've already pre-boiled my pasta noodles. They're in here. This one is ready to go. So on here, I'm going to turn on my fire. And I'm going to do medium. And I'm going to add some butter to the pot. And I use salted butter for this. I have salted and unsalted butter in my house. But for this, I'm going to use salted butter. And I'm going to add it in here. Okay. So I have my salted butter in there. And these are some of the seasons that I'm going to be talking about that I have. I have onions, curly leaf parsley, flat leaf parsley. I have celery, red peppers, yellow pepper, orange peppers, and green bell peppers. I'm going to add them all in here. The only thing I may leave a little bit at the top is the parsley. Not all parsley, but some parsley. My oven is already preheated to 325. And even though I use the oven ready lasagna, I still boil it because the last thing you want to do is put in the oven with seafood that you're already cooking in a sauce is to have to bake it even more or even longer than you should. So I'm adding all this in here. And then I'm gonna add rosemary and thyme. So my thyme is already ground, so I use ground thyme. So I'm just gonna shake the little pot, maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon. And then I'm gonna add my rosemary and my bay leaves. So here's my bay leaves that's gonna be cooking. I'm gonna do about this much. Hey, Tatum Francis. Yeah, the seafood lasagna, like y'all like what? This time I'm adding lobster to it. So this time it's gonna be lobster, crawfish, shrimp, and crab meat. Hmm? What you say, Papa? You want to come say hi? Come say hi in the video, Kaden. Why not? You're going to eat it? All right, he'll eat it later. And he'll talk later. Okay. So right now I am sauteing my seasonings, as you all can see right here. And while this is here, although a normal roux, you would do it separately. Mostly, I do mine because I don't have time for all of that. I put it all in the same pot. So while this is the butter is melting and everything is sauteing, I'm gonna add some flour to it to make my roux for my bechamel sauce for my pasta sauce. Okay. So now I have my all-purpose flour, and I use how much that was? That was a stick of butter, which is I want to give you the correct amount. 8 tablespoons of butter is what I put in there, which is also a half a cup. So I'm gonna take a half a cup of flour because we're doing even to even. And we're gonna stir it up. I'm gonna put that light on because it was hard for me to turn that light off in the back underneath the cabinets, but okay, so now just half a cup of flour. So it's half and half. And the good thing about it is, even though I'm making my roux in a pot with all the seasonings, my roux is gonna get that flavor as well. So I'm gonna let that cut down. Now, I did not say at the same time, I'm also going to be making my husband's dinner because he does not want the lasagna. I'm going to be making him some Chilean sea bass with vegetables. So I'll be doing that at the same time. Okay. Now the thing about this is we don't want a specific color for the roux. So it's not like we need a peanut butter brown like we would do for a gumbo or etouffee or anything else. It doesn't, this part doesn't matter. So the next thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to add in here, is I have chosen to do for this lasagna, everything is already um, frozen. It was frozen, which is my crawfish tails, as well as my shrimp. They're already peeled, divined, and all of those things. Because this makes it easy for me. So I'm trying to be easy on here, and this is what I'm trying to do. So the seasonings are coming together. Let's see how it looks. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Hmm. That's coming together. Okay, so now at this moment, I am going to get out of my refrigerator. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit though. So from medium high, I'm putting it on low. And I'm gonna add my heavy whipping cream soon. But also I'm gonna add, this time I made it before I didn't have lobster, but I had lobster tails because I decided I was gonna do lobster rolls. So I had that. So I have my lobster, crawfish tails, and my shrimp. So I'm gonna add this right now to the pot. And this is just from HEB. Gold shrimp, large. And this I only can find at Kroger's. This used to be $17, now it's $30. But I make my lobster rolls with this, but this is what I'm using now. And my lobster tail meat, I prefer it always to say that it is from Louisiana and not from anywhere else. So, yep, this is what I'm doing. In here, I'm about to cut open these packets and I'm gonna add them in. So let me turn this back this way to the pot. Dang, should I do it this way? Yeah, because it's still. But I don't want to turn it. Should I turn the lights off on here too? Hmm. Oh, no. Does that make it better? No, I don't. It still look crazy. Plug this back. Sorry. Okay, I'll come back and put that back in there. Okay. But at this moment, this is what we're doing. We have all of this in there. So I'm gonna cut up the first set of seafood to add in. You know what? Actually, I need to check and see what it's from. Cajun Central Science. I need to see what it's from because normally this don't look like the pack that I normally get. So I'm about to endorse it in one way or the other. But let's see. Oh my God, they got people in the chat. Wow. Hello. I wasn't expecting anybody to be in here. Let me look and see. Let me add this crawfish in here and see where it's from. Because I feel like I don't need nothing from no other country, especially from New Orleans. And baby, on the bayou, you can get everything. And Texas, right on the coast. We right there. So let me see. Oh, let me move this out the way. Oh, wow. I'm coming. Somebody is here. Dear Lord, I didn't know it. Okay. All right. I see. Michaela. All right, Michaela. I would love to teach you, my baby. If you are here, Michaela, you know I will teach you. You know I love you, my tootie too. You got to learn it anyway. Okay? So now I've added the crawfish. And everything is kind of coming together. So the roux is not getting brown, but now we've added more liquids, so we're not going to get that color. But we're still going to get the flavor. All right? So now we added the crawfish, and the next thing I need to add is I'm going to do the lobster tails. Now the lobster tails, they come in two different packs. I did make lobster roll. So this is just a half a pack that I'm using. And I'm just going to cut this right here. And don't want to waste that juice. But also at the same time, I want to be able to cut the lobster because that way everybody get pieces of lobster and shrimp and crawfish and everything because that's what we're adding to it. Okay. Hey, Mama. You got to teach me, Mama. Yeah, my baby. I definitely will. So we're going to cut up. Actually, I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm just going to use the scissors to cut it while it's in here. Because if we have big pieces, little pieces, it doesn't really even matter. What you doing, Michaela? What you doing tonight? Okay, so now we've added the lobster in there with the juices. Because guess what? Juices go a long way. Because that's going to deglaze the pot and it's going to be great. All right, so we have that in there, the crawfish, and we have the lobster. And now we're going to add the shrimp. And then I'll add a little bit more flavor, a little bit more seasoning. Now I have rinsed these shrimp. I know they say they ready to go and stuff, but child, I'll still be rinsing them because I ain't got time for that. So I rinse them again, and I'm going to season them because everything needs to be seasoned. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it's like to have cabinets with no lighting at the bottom. Okay, so now the shrimp is here. And now I'm going to add my additional seasonings. I talked about the first things that I was going to add. So I'm going to add onion powder. And what I say is sprinkle the pot. You go left to the right. Child, how much it is, I don't know. It's based on your pot. I'm going to do a little Tony Sasheries until I get my own seasoning. A. Barron Company. Okay. I'm going to sprinkle that pot. I'm going to do a little Old Sprinkle that pot. A little garlic powder. I'm going to sprinkle that pot right there. But right now, what I'm about to do is turn my heat up a little bit more. Okay, I know y'all can't see it. I'm going to turn it in a good way. I'm going to turn it. Because right now we have the lobster, we have the crawfish, and the shrimp. And our last piece we're going to add is crab meat. Now, normally I do a lump crab meat. If I'm doing like stuffed peppers or if I'm doing whatever else. This was a special crab meat, which is different pieces of the crab meat. It was a little bit cheaper, and I was trying to go cheaper because the lobster was already $30 and everything else. So I went with this one. It was a little bit, it's still the white meat, but if you're from the waters, you eat all the pieces of the crab and it's all good. It don't have to just be the lump, but they all could be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add that in there. And I'm gonna cook this down just for a little bit. And I added all the onions and everything else. I need to add the garlic to here as well. So we're gonna add the garlic. And I use this garlic right here when I don't feel like cutting it and I don't feel like smelling like garlic the next day. So this is what I use. So I'm gonna add like a fourth a cup of garlic, and I add some of that little juice and pour it in there. So now this is also going to help deglaze the bottom of the pan when we added our flour to it when we was making our roll. So here we are. And it looks absolutely beautiful. It looks beautiful. So from here, I'm going to add a little bit more rosemary. And I'm going to add, they did not have celery flakes. Celery, although I chopped it in here, I love celery flakes, but they have celery seeds. Celery seeds are a little bit more potent, so I'm not going to go in as much, but I definitely want that flavor in there. Okay, so we're going to add it in, and I wish I could pause when we on live. So I added the celery in there, and now I'm going to add the heavy whipping cream, and we're about to get this going. Next thing you know, we're going to add our heavy whipping cream, and then we're gonna kind of get it together and put it in there. Put everything together. And my baby is gonna have their seafood lasagna. All right. So I'm adding, what is this? Quart? Yes. I'm adding 16 ounces, which is 1 pint of heavy whipping cream. I normally add a quart. So the child, don't hold me. I guess 2 pints equal a quart. I probably was talking in school when they was doing that party, man. But whatever. Okay, so now it's loosening up. And I'm going to show you guys in just a moment what it looks like. And even if I no longer have heavy whipping cream, I can always add milk. And I've made the roux. So the roux is going to be a thickening agent to everything that's in there. And normally with a roux, you can do like the bechamel sauce with the cheese, which it still will turn out to be that way. I normally try to cook it with the flavor so they can kind of get into the flour and everything else. And if anybody is in here, you watching, please let me know. Does 1 pint, does 2 pints equal a quart? Because that's what it looked like in the store. But let me know. I said I ain't no mathematician. I'm just in here cooking. Okay, so now we are here. Oh, and everything is coming together. So soon we're going to be adding the cheese. I have mozzarella cheese and I have Kobe Jack cheese and I also have American cheese to go for our actual cheeses to be the base in the sauce. As well, we're going to layer with our ricotta and our cottage cheese. Okay. So let me show you what it looks like. Guys, we're going to get this together later, baby. We're going to get it together later. But this is, oh, okay. You can't even see. So let me see. Can you see what it looks like? This is what it looks like. So this is our sauce base, what it looks like. And we're going to taste it and see what we need to add and what we need to take away. But here we are. And here, come here, Tatum Francis. Tell Eric come down here too. Because I might need y'all to come turn my lights back on because it don't seem like it's working for nothing else. It don't seem like it's taken away from nothing. Okay, let me reply. Okay, so from there, we're in that part. So this is about to start mixing. And from here, everything's gonna come together. I'm about to wash my hands again and put on my gloves because now the dirty part starts. Okay, and I'm back. Not that long gone, but still here. Okay. All right, so while this is cooking and it's coming together, I'm gonna add a little bit more milk because I know with the consistency that I just showed you guys that once I add the cheese, it'll be too thick. I want it to be. I want, baby, I'm on live, so whatever you saying, everybody could hear whatever you and Uncle Mike got going on. Okay. Tais-toi, tais-toi. Go baby, tais-toi. Oh, tais-toi. Okay. Yeah, my husband walked in here and we don't know what nobody's talking about, so we don't have it on live. Okay, so I'm sprinkling in a little Kobe Jack and mozzarella. Mozzarella. Okay, so we're gonna add in some mozzarella. Oh shit, that might have been too much. Well, you know what? I'll add more milk and we're gonna make a good base and a good salsa spread in between. Because we don't want our layers to be too thick. Okay. So from here, oh no, I don't like these lights not underneath the cabinets. It feel like it's dark, like it's in a dungeon. I don't like this. Because y'all wasn't going to see no way in here until we get the lighting together. Let me try to see if I can get these children to come in and plug this back up. I add a little milk, and I was like, maybe I have a cup of milk. And we already had our 2 pints of heavy whipping cream. But we coming together. And to be honest with you, I should have, the last time I did it, I added spinach. And the spinach was absolutely perfect and it went in there. So if you have spinach, this will be the time to add it just to put in there. And I do not have spinach. What do I have? I don't have anything. So we are just going to get this part together. And while it's cooking, and the thing about with seafood is it doesn't take long for seafood. So a lot of the cooking can be done inside of the oven, which already has been set to 325 before we even got here. So let me see. So right now it's come together. Well, actually, let me taste it. Make sure it's come together and everything tastes right. Oh, let's see. Mm, beautiful, beautiful flavor. Oh my God, it tastes so good. You can taste the shrimp, crab, crawfish. You can taste everything like literally coming together. I'm adding a little bit more Old Bay and maybe a little more tuna sachets to give a little kind of a kick. And that's it. Let me see what this is gonna be like. Oh my God, this looks so good. Mm, that is good. That is absolutely amazing. Now, this is a controversial thing, but it's up to you if you add it or not. Mm, mm, mm. Delicious. Okay, we'll add a little more garlic powder. We just gonna sprinkle the pot, right to left to right. We'll do a little parsley flakes. Sprinkle the pot, right to left to right, and a little onion powder, right to left to right. We just sprinkle it in that pot. We just sprinkle it in that pot. All right, so we're gonna go from there. But the controversial thing that this is great here. If we stop here and our flavoring and everything that we have going on, it would absolutely be great. But let's see, what can we add? Okay, so this is the consistency. So the cheese is melting in here, which is wonderful. I'm gonna add American cheese. I'm gonna add American cheese to this. Mm. Chef kiss. The American cheese is going to just add the extra love that I think it needs. So we already did Kobe Jack, Monterey, Kobe, yeah, it was Kobe Jack and mozzarella. But now we're gonna add the American cheese. One, and this is Boar's Head American cheese. Two, three. I'm just gonna do 4 slices. Okay, and I'm gonna put that in there and see how that changes. And then from there, we're just gonna layer it up and put it in the oven. So thank you guys for being here with me while we prepare it. I'm gonna show you how we prepare it, how we put it in the oven, and I will show you a final picture. Cause I don't want to keep you here too long. Cause how long we been here? Oh, 40 minutes? Maybe we could be here for an hour. I don't know. We might be able to. Let's see. We might be able to be here for hours. It's actually faster than I expected. It's just about doing stuff in the middle of the time. What do we talk about? What do we do? What are you doing? Oh my God. If you could really, really taste this, you would be so happy. And my kids are going to be happy as usual. They're happy as long as somebody else is cooking. Mm, this is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my pot off because we have our shrimp, our lobster, our crab, and our crawfish. So the next thing I'm going to do is I already had layered some of the pasta noodles in there. So here we go. And then once I start off with the sauce, the next thing I'm going to do is add the cottage cheese and a cottage cheese mixture that I showed you guys earlier. And this is going to be great. So that's our first layer of our sauce. And next we're going to add our cottage cheese and our cottage cheese mixture. I added basil and thyme in there. Now, I did not add an egg. I normally add an egg when I bind it, when I do my regular lasagna, but I didn't do it. Kaden, should I bind this with an egg for my seafood lasagna like I normally do for my meat lasagna or no? What you think? No, I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to drop bits and pieces of this cottage cheese and this ricotta cheese here. Okay. And let me get my gloves so I can get my cheese in here. Hey, baby. You want to come be on live? No? Okay. All right. You ready to eat? You ready right now? Okay. Well, once I finish this and put this in the oven, I'm going to do your fish. Okay. All right. So, next thing I'm going to do is add all the other cheeses. So, I have my mozzarella. And the Kobe Jack. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the parsley in the middle. And also, what else am I going to add? I'm still gonna add a little strips of American cheese. So we're gonna just strip it here, there, all these little pieces because it's not shredded, but we're gonna add that in there. Then we're gonna add our next layer of lasagna. Okay, and now we've added the second layer. So we're gonna do the next layer of the sauce. And you know what, guys? I'm not sure if I'm gonna do how many pans I'm gonna do, or if I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the extra sauce. This sauce can actually go on angel hair. It can go on anything, actually. But I'll see. Maybe I'll do 2 pans, and I'll bring one to work. And the thing about this, it's not like a meat sauce. A meat sauce, you normally, um, it's meat and it's sauce, and you can bite in between. The thing about this right here is you need that sauce to cut through on each layer. So honestly, the way it's looking, I'm probably gonna have 2 different pans. So 2 different pans is what I'm gonna do.
I did say, Mommy, did you miss me?
I did miss you. Come here.
We got Starbucks and it's at work.
Yeah, I did.
Hi, guys.
Hi, this is my baby Daryl. You might have seen her on some of my previous videos. We are live on YouTube.
And I look crazy.
No, you don't. You're beautiful, Mama. You were supposed to be in here cooking with me. This is our seafood lasagna. Tell them about it.
There's seafood in it. And it's lasagna.
No. Tell them what's in our seafood
Crab,
lasagna.
shrimp, lobster, crawfish, and she makes a bechamel cheesy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And then she puts the lasagna noodles and then she layers it like it's.
Okay, and what else? We have cottage and ricotta cheese. It's also.
I look it on that.
And here's another one of ours. Come here.
I don't got no haircut.
It is not done.
We ain't worried about your hair, baby. We worried about the lasagna, baby. This is another one. Come here, Tootsie Toots. Come here. Okay, this is who I'm cooking for. How did this? Oh, yeah, he
You
just
got that today?
He just got it, and I actually saw a tree like that on the
Nah,
way
I
to
got
Dallas.
this. It's like Friday.
On the way to Dallas, I saw a tree like that, like for real, and I stopped and I prayed for you.
600 so far. Not done yet though.
600. But whatever. Come here. Tell everybody what you thought about the first time that I made the lasagna.
So good.
It was very good.
Yep.
It was yummy.
Okay, it was very good. Now this time I went and I added lobster to it. So we have lobster, crawfish, shrimp, and crab meat. So we're doing the whole thing. I might have to make 2 pans because it looks like I have a lot of sauce.
Yay.
You saying 2 pans of noodles?
2 pans of the whole lasagna I'm gonna have to make because I'm gonna have to boil more and do a second set. But for right now, this is what I'm doing here. Because once I do this and I add everything else, I'm gonna have to add more because this, mommy don't know how to make nothing small.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Were you one of my people that was in there?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is your name? Because I think I see your name in the chat. You put fire, let's go, rocket, fire. And then I see you gotta teach me, mama. Well, thank you guys for being here. This is Eric A. Bear Jr. He was the one that gave me the fire emojis and my little poop, poop, poop. Michaela is not here, but she'll be here next time on the next video. And she gonna be cooking. And show my tootie tootie in the no. All right, you ain't gotta show her in the chat.
She'll just be in the next video. Yeah.
She gonna be in the next video because she said she want to learn. She about to be getting in this kitchen and cooking.
Is gonna be in that kitchen.
Wait,
you gotta learn how to cook.
Wait, what you say? Stir it. What that song was? Stir it or whip it up in a stir fry. And the rest and the stir it in a stir fry or something like that. Yeah, she gonna be whipping it up in a stir fry. Yeah. But our lasagna is about to be good. But look, Eric and Kaden, while y'all here, plug them lights back up because I this is too dark in here. Come under here and plug them lights back up under that cabinet. Where? Right here and right there. I stopped it because I thought it was blinded, but I can't see nothing. And hook that one right there because that's getting on my damn nerves. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's getting on my nerves.
Why did you take it off?
I took it off because I thought it was causing like a blind spot, but no matter what, you can't see it because everything is too light up in here.
So you do not have to be professional.
I know, yeah. You know.
I'll
yeah.
be damn like
ain't nobody want to stew it up in here. So chill.
Cut that out.
Huh? Get what out? Alright. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna have y'all some food. What time is it?
This is 3?
Yeah, come here, Kaden. I'm on. Ain't nobody here but Michaela and Eric. And Michaela and Eric is in the background. All right. So this is Kaden. Come here, Kaden.
Nope.
Oh my God, Kaden France. Well, you ain't eating. Well, if you ain't, no, come here. You supposed to come every time. Because this how I need to get extra income. So I can pay for your gas. Boy. Yeah, whatever. And your insurance. Come up in here and get in here on the video. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, back to my professional state that I was at. So the next thing we're gonna do, we added our next layer of lasagna noodles, and we added the cottage and ricotta mixture. So we're going to add more cheese. Y'all send me a super boost. Super boost my chat. I can't do that yet.
I was trying to donate that though.
You can't because I don't think I'm monetized. Well, can you super boost me?
I was trying to figure out how.
Okay, so we're adding mozzarella.
I mean, you just gotta keep streaming.
That's what I'm gonna do every day. Cause see, I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it, and not have breaks in between when I gotta go here and pick this up and do that up. But it doesn't matter. They're gonna see the chaos. Right. So we're gonna add another layer of lasagna noodles, and this is gonna be our first pan, and this is gonna be pan that the family has to actually eat on. And I'm gonna actually boil more noodles because literally the sauce is outrageous. So we can choose if we're gonna save our sauce for something else or if we're just gonna have this one pan. Because I honestly have a lot of things that I have. So this week I'm going to do a pork roast with potatoes and vegetables. I also have like a shrimp and broccoli. Shrimp and broccoli with pasta or rice, whatever they feel like for that day. And I have also chicken teriyaki with either rice or gravy. So which way it goes, I don't know. But I have a lot of things for this entire week that we're gonna be doing, and we're gonna be cooking. And I can't believe it's actually this early in the night. But yes, here we are, and I am going to add this last little bit to the pasta and the lasagna that we have here, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. And actually, right now I'm gonna let y'all go. I will put in the final picture, and maybe my son will add in what it tastes like. But I hope you guys enjoy being here with me tonight. Thank you for these 56 minutes that it took for me to prepare it. It was prepared in love, and if you're here, I hope if you like it, you can share it with your family. And you can do it. So for an hour of preparation, you can have a gourmet meal, baby. You ain't even have to go to the restaurant, but it could be perfect for you, perfect for your family, all of these things. So, oh, I think I'm gonna add one more layer. Look at me being all dangerous. Adding that cottage and avocado mixture. And guys, you know what? The thing about this is absolutely amazing. It's amazing. And um, when I do my regular lasagna just with my meat, it's somewhat similar, except we're doing the red sauce. We're using tomatoes. We're using tomato paste. We're using ground meat and ground pork and ground turkey, making those mixtures. But the flavors are still the same. The flavors are still the same. Okay. So here we are. I want to thank you guys for joining me for this spontaneous, absolutely spontaneous journey. Um, you might see more of these because it's easier for me. Because all the millions of videos I have, child, and lost weight, gain weight, lost weight, gain weight. You gonna look at a video and be like, oh Lord, she big. Oh Lord, she small. That's how much time has been into these videos that I've done over the years. It's just a matter of getting them together. And I've been in school. I've been getting my master's. Actually, when I first started with you guys, I was getting my bachelor's degree. I got that, and now I'm working on my master's. And I got a little hiccup at this moment right now, so I'll have more time possibly to make videos and do things. I'm sad about it, but I say, Lord, order my steps. So maybe my steps is to do this part right now. I'm not sure, child. I ain't even gonna hold you on that part. But I'm gonna just go with it. I'm not able to be in school this semester, so maybe this is a time for me to focus on this part and focus on other things that has to do with family and coming together, because I have been full throttle since 2021, and we in 2026. I've been in school, so I haven't been able to. I was doing homework. I was writing papers. So I haven't really been there. But I'm here. And I cook no, I don't cook every day. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't cook every day. I cook all the time. Let's say that. I cook all the time, not every day, but I do cook all the time. However, it's not every day. Because when they don't have my kitchen clean, I ain't coming in here. I ain't cooking nothing if my kitchen ain't clean. So that part right there is what it is. However, I prefer to come home every day if my kitchen is done. I can have a fresh mind and I can move forward to the next thing. Right? So that's what my kids said they're gonna do. So guess what? The more they do it, the more videos y'all could get. Because I could be in here, as long as it don't have to be a perfect video, I'm in here. We in there. Yeah. Get in there. So that's what it is. Thank y'all for joining me. I am going to show you the final look of my pan before I put it in the oven. And this is actually, all of these noodles was one full box of the ready-made lasagna noodles. I still boiled them for 8 minutes because seafood does not take long to go into the oven. I did not want it to be too long. And I know I ain't even looking at y'all. I'm just down here talking and doing whatever else. But let me top this off. You know, I don't think I'm gonna do a second pan. I think I'm gonna take this sauce and make a pasta or something. I don't know. Okay, well, we are nearing our hour. Well, actually, an hour and 2 minutes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is AVIS Abear, and I'm with Abear and Company. You might see a change. You might say Avis and Company. Well, I'm not sure because people can't say Abear for some reason. So I might have to change my name just to Avis and Company. And if you my company, that means you came to my house. And right now you in my house. So in my house, I'm gonna serve you. I'm gonna make you feel comforted. I'm gonna make you feel loved. I'm gonna feed you, and I'm gonna give you everything that you need. Because my mom always said, "Baby, we got company." So when we had company, we had to put on the best, and we had to do the best for everybody. So I am trying to do the best for you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of it. If you find that you like what you see and you want to learn how I did it, come back. Here it is. Oh, God. Just going through. Okay. Y'all, it's really look good. It really looks good. So this is the lasagna right here. And I'm going to do a final picture, which is going to be the thumbnail once it's all done, of what it looks like and how it is. But yeah, I'm a little trifling on the camera, but that's okay. The food gonna be good, because if you cook it, it's still gonna be good. You'll be like, oh girl, that was good. But thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you, Eric Abear Jr. for your fire emoji. Thank you, Eric Abear Jr. for your let's go. For the rocket ship, another fire. Thank you, Michaela. You gotta teach me, Mama. I will always teach you, baby. I'm always here. I'm here as a teacher to let everybody learn how we can still make good food for families, and we can do all different kind of other things, and it doesn't have to take that long. We did this in 1 hour. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to put it in the oven and we will eat. And it is 7:40. So guess what? We only have 20 more minutes. 8 o'clock dinner is served. Thank you for coming to Avis Abear with Abear and Company. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.